Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that hits close to home for so many of us. That feeling of wanting to give up. We've all been there, right? Staring at a mountain of a problem, feeling completely overwhelmed, thinking, I just can't do this anymore. Whether it's in our careers, our personal goals, our relationships, or just getting through a really tough day, that voice of doubt can be deafening. But what if I told you that in those very moments, you are infinitely stronger than you think? Stick with me, because today we are going to unpack that feeling and discover the incredible resilience that is already inside you. Let's be real for a second. Life is not a highlight reel. It's messy, it's complicated, and sometimes, it's just plain hard. We set these huge goals for ourselves, and we have this picture-perfect vision of how things are supposed to go. But then, reality hits. We face setbacks, we make mistakes, we get rejected. And with each stumble, that initial spark of motivation can start to flicker. It's so easy to look at others who seem to have it all figured out and think, what am I doing wrong? But comparison is the thief of joy, and more importantly, it's a distorted lens. You're only seeing their finish line, not the marathon they ran to get there, full of their own struggles and moments of doubt. The first step to recognizing your own strength is to stop measuring your journey against someone else's. Your path is unique to you, and so is your power. Think back to a time in your life when you thought you couldn't handle something. Maybe it was a tough exam in school, a difficult conversation you had to have, or a physical challenge you thought was impossible. Now, think about the fact that you're here, right now, watching this. You got through it. You might have crawled, you might have cried, you might have felt like you were failing every step of the way, but you survived. You overcame it. We often dismiss these past victories as small or insignificant. We tell ourselves, oh, that was different, or anyone could have done that. But they aren't small. They are proof. They are evidence of your resilience. Every single challenge you've overcome has added a layer of strength to your character, like rings on a tree. You've been building this inner fortress your entire life, brick by brick, without even realizing it. So, when you feel weak, I want you to remember your track record. It's undefeated. You are 100% successful at surviving the tough days you've faced so far. That's not an opinion, that's a fact. One of the biggest traps we fall into when we want to give up is all or nothing thinking. We believe that if we're not achieving our goal perfectly or on a specific timeline, then we're a total failure. We quit the gym because we missed a week. We abandon a creative project because our first draft wasn't a masterpiece. We give up on learning a new skill because we're not an expert after a month. But progress isn't a straight line. It's a messy, winding road with detours and potholes. True strength isn't about never falling. It's about how you get back up. It's about being willing to be a beginner, to be awkward, to be imperfect. The master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. So, the next time you stumble, I want you to reframe it. You didn't fail, you learned. You found a way that doesn't work, which moves you one step closer to the way that does. That shift in perspective is a superpower. It transforms quitting from an option into a simple data point on your journey to success. Another reason we feel like giving up is that we're exhausted. We're burning the candle at both ends, trying to be everything to everyone, and we forget to refuel our own tanks. You cannot pour from an empty cup. It's not selfish to rest. It's essential. Taking a break is not quitting. It's a strategic retreat to gather your strength. Sometimes, the strongest thing you can do is to stop, to breathe, to sleep, to do something that brings you joy, even for just a few minutes. Think of yourself as a professional athlete. Do they train 24/7 without a break? No. They know that recovery is just as important as the training itself. That's when their muscles repair and get stronger. Your mind and your spirit work the same way. When you feel overwhelmed and on the verge of burnout, that's not a sign that you should quit your goal. It's a sign that you need to schedule some recovery time. Give yourself that permission. You'll come back to the challenge with renewed energy and a clearer perspective. And let's talk about the power of perspective. When you're in the thick of a struggle, it feels all-consuming. It's like you're standing right in front of a giant brick wall, and all you can see are the bricks. You can't see the top, you can't see around it, and you certainly can't see what's on the other side. When you feel like this, you need to consciously take a step back. Zoom out. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? In 1 year? In 1 month? Often the answer is no. This doesn't diminish the pain or frustration you're feeling in the moment, but it can shrink the problem down to a manageable size. It turns that insurmountable wall into a hurdle you can figure out how to climb over. This mental shift is a tool you can use anytime, anywhere. It helps you separate the temporary feeling of being stuck from the permanent reality of your strength. The problem is a moment in time. Your resilience is lifelong. But what if you've tried all of this and you still feel stuck? What if that feeling of wanting to give up is just too heavy? This is where the ultimate sign of strength comes in, asking for help. Our society sometimes wrongly portrays strength as this lone wolf, hyper-independent ideal, but that's not strength. That's isolation. True strength is having the courage to be vulnerable, to say I'm not okay, and I need support. Whether it's talking to a friend, a family member, a mentor, or a professional therapist, reaching out is a power move. It shows you value yourself enough to get the resources you need to keep going. Think about it. Every hero and every great story has a guide, a team, a support system. You are the hero of your own story, and you deserve a support system too. It's not a sign of weakness to lean on others. It's a sign of wisdom. If you're grappling with intense feelings of hopelessness, please know that professional help is available, and it can make a world of difference. There are mental health hotlines and resources that can provide immediate support in a crisis. Seeking help from a therapist or counselor is one of the bravest and most powerful steps you can take for your well-being. It's an investment in yourself and your future. We'll link some resources in the description below. Please, don't ever hesitate to use them. So, the next time that voice in your head whispers, "Just give up," I want you to talk back to it. Remind it of every single time you've overcome a challenge before. Remind it that progress is not perfection. Give yourself permission to rest and recharge. Zoom out and put the problem into perspective. And most importantly, have the courage to ask for help when you need it. You are not defined by your desire to quit. You are defined by the strength you show when you choose to keep going, even just for one more minute, one more hour, one more day. You are built from the wreckage of your past battles. You are forged in the fires of your struggles. You are so much stronger, so much more resilient, and so much more capable than you give yourself credit for. Believe in that strength that's been inside you all along. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more content just like this. And share this video with someone who might need to hear it today. Let's spread this message of resilience. Remember to be kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.